Reviving American manufacturing is essential to job creation and economic viability in the 21st century. Now more than ever, the American economy needs something real, tangible, and foolproof. America needs to start making things again.
I'm Julie Eckert. Come with me as we explore the past, present, and future of American manufacturing and discover how it affects the citizens, businesses, and economic success of this country.
From the very start of the Industrial Revolution, manufacturing has been a catalyst for economic growth. It's growth of that caliber that's desperately needed again today. Alliance for American Manufacturing Executive Director Scott Paul told me about the history of manufacturing and the integral role that it had in making our economy number one.
For much of the last century, manufacturing was the biggest part of our economy. It provided good jobs, and it actually provided a path to the middle class for generations of Americans, but it made our country strong and secure as well.
The antiquated images of dingy factories and grime-covered workers that have previously represented manufacturing have been replaced by state-of-the-art facilities and cutting-edge technology, making it a suitable foundation for the economy of the future.
Green technology we're just paying more attention to this stuff now than we did 40 years ago. And so people are beginning to try to figure out how to make products, how to design products in the first place that are more ecologically friendly.
Not only are processes changing, the products being manufactured are unlike anything we've ever seen before. American manufacturing is going green, and it's more technologically advanced than ever.
The green movement is the future of the globe. Really what you're looking at is the entire industrialized world moving towards green, environmentally friendly practices.
The Allison Transmission Plant in White Marsh, Maryland is an example of GM's innovative and forward-thinking philosophy on American manufacturing, and the employees there couldn't be more excited about paving the way.
We believe that we're the future of General Motors, that we're really looking at how do you be more efficient and effective and protect the environment, and we're glad to be on the leading edge.
And as manufacturing has changed, so has my opinion of its place in our future.
Everything is produced, it's manufactured, and it affects everyone, whether you're a student or any consumer for that matter. You can see the movement of both the government and industry as a whole. Better educated jobs are in high demand right now.
When we look at new manufacturing, we're looking at new machines, new technologies, new software. It's a wonderful opportunity for kids.
We all understand that to keep jobs here in America, we have to have a competitive, cooperative spirit, and that's something that we really strive for here. And we all know that's what's going to secure our futures.
And a revived manufacturing sector will undoubtedly reach far from the factory floor.
Manufacturing has this incredible way to spur jobs in other parts of the economy, so it's not just about the manufacturing sector.
There is no doubt that the American economy is consumer-driven. And I found myself wondering how we can keep buying things if we don't actually make them.
If you make stuff that endures, and if you make stuff that the world needs, there will always be a market for that.
It's not self-serving to say we need manufacturing, you need us here, because if we're here and we're growing, the opportunities out in the surrounding communities winds up getting better and better.
I spoke with Allison Transmission Plant Manager Bill Tiger about the importance of creating wealth through manufacturing.
Sooner or later, somebody has to make something so that there's actually wealth generated, there's income, people have jobs. Your job can't be to go buy stuff all the time. Everyone can't do that.
Along with the service and financial sectors, manufacturing serves as the third leg of America's economic stool.
It impacts our local economies, the vitality of our local economies. It impacts our employees with good, high-paying manufacturing jobs. There are also spin-off benefits for all of our vendors and suppliers.
The U.S. economy, the gross domestic product, is about $14 trillion. Manufacturing is about 12% of that. That's a little bit low.
We have to make sure that capital is available for manufacturing. And if there is no capital available for manufacturing, really nothing else will matter.
From labor and business leaders to right here in Washington, everyone needs to work together to implement policy changes that will make a difference for us all.
Think about like our children's future. I mean, you know, we're doing all this stuff now, but it's eventually going to affect, you know, our children and their children.
Manufacturing things here will provide more jobs for Americans because, you know, it's easy and it allows a lot of people who don't have a lot of experience doing things that may not have a high, you know, education to do jobs.
We find that you would generate somewhere between 9 and 10 million new jobs in the U.S. economy if you were able to create 2 million new manufacturing jobs. The key is that if we're going to move back towards recovery, we really need to focus on the manufacturing sector. In particular because manufacturing is a high-wage sector. It provides a good family-sustaining job with good take-home pay, but also includes health insurance and pension benefits.
The first thing we have to do is really level the playing field. And I have full confidence that U.S. manufacturers and manufacturing workers can well compete with every country in the world and just about every good and service if the playing field is level.
Outsourcing to other countries has definitely become a big trend, but companies are still staying here.
The movement of manufacturing overseas and the increasing amount of importation or imports into America, you're creating a trade deficit, and that's hurtful to the economy.
The gross domestic product, or GDP, is the sum of all economic activity in our nation. Buy America provisions, investing in America, balanced trade, and a sound manufacturing strategy are absolutely necessary to get manufacturing back up to 20% of our GDP so that we can internally support a sustainable and healthy economy. That would mean 26 million more good-paying jobs that support families and will grow our economy for the long term.
I am very optimistic about the future of manufacturing here in the United States. I think people in power have recognized that manufacturing is important, and perhaps we'll come up with some sort of an industrial policy that will promote the use of manufacturing.
America's future rests in manufacturing the products that will transition us into a sustainable global lifestyle. And as Americans, we have two choices: own this industry or have it taken away.
If you look at other countries, they are clamoring for manufacturing jobs. They are trying to take our jobs. They aren't doing that because it's not important. They're doing that because they realize the only way to bring everybody up, and have a middle class, and have an upper class, is to make stuff.
Other nations have policies that assure their manufacturing sectors grow and thrive, and it's time we do the same by making the necessary investments and policy changes. Your perceptions of manufacturing may have changed throughout our short journey, and as you've seen, we have what it takes to invent, engineer, and make the products of tomorrow.
Your Alliance for American Manufacturing Coordinator has a number of specific actions that you can take. Once again, I'm Julie Eckert, and I want to thank you for the time we spent together today. I hope that what we've learned will make us all determined advocates for a solid manufacturing future.
For more information, please visit www.americanmanufacturing.org.